I'm here with Jochem from KLM, and it's great to have another Dutch guy at our conference in the US. So that's always nice. Jochem, can you talk a little bit about the presentation that you just gave? What was sort of the summary of it?
I'll be happy to do so. I've been talking about how KLM embraced social media and staying away from bragging about all the things which you may do right. I decided to more focus on my own job, which is online reputation management, about how we engage with our passengers, how we deal with tough situations. And I gave a few case studies of the more complicated situations we encountered.
Yeah, and I think myself, but from the tweets that I saw, everybody in the room is really, really impressed with how you really took customer service to a really transparent level, and you're really owning it, and people around the world really recognize that. Can you maybe give one example of one of those challenging situations and how you dealt with it?
Well, one of the more heartbreaking ones, one I talked about today, was about a Dutch lady, and she was asking KLM to give an upgrade to her brother with his family, wife and baby. And her brother was really ill, incurably ill, and traveling to Australia. And they just wanted an upgrade. And there was provided a big dilemma. What do? You can't just upgrade anyone because there are so many reasons why people ask for an upgrade. But at the same time, the story was so heartbreaking, I felt really touched. So I started looking into alternatives. And it ended up by an experiment with a crowdfunding project where we allowed anyone with surplus of Flying Blue miles, frequent flyer miles, to just donate them and buy that upgrade for her. And it worked out really, really well. So you have to think out of the box, just be creative, and that's sometimes the best way to solve things.
Yeah, I really like that, just looking for alternative solutions. The other example you gave was more about, a particular niche and an opportunity that you have when you retired the MD-11 aircraft. So can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, sure. I have to say again, all the credits go to my colleagues who made it happen, not me personally. But it's a great example of truly, truly valuing and embracing your ambassadors. In this case, these plane spotters or aircraft photographers, as they call themselves, and they're truly fanatic and very professional. And they've been sharing their pictures with us for years now, really, really fantastic pictures. And we always give them the credits for those pictures. And they were really sad about seeing the MD-11 leave because we were the very last airline in the world to operate it in the passenger configuration. And they're really calling out to us, come on, you can't just let it go, you have to do something. And it ended up by organizing a number of farewell flights where a lot of more than 600 of these fans, really fans of the aircraft from I didn't even mention that, from all over the world, including Hong Kong, Singapore, the United States, all over Europe. People just came to Holland to be on that flight. And it was really, really great, So that's, I think, a really nice example of embracing your ambassadors and co-create, work with them, and yeah.
And really focusing on a niche. And
it is a
really
niche.
Like that.
Yeah.
So you also talked a little bit on the operational side of things, and what you're looking for, the qualities of your social customer service staff. What are the qualities that they need to have in order to do a good job?
The way I describe it, it's basically two qualities. It's they need knowledge, obviously, but the other half is a mindset. And the mindset, I've tried to make it as short as possible. What it all comes down to is that you have to be a facilitator, a detective, and a plumber. So you have to facilitate an authentic dialogue, truly listen, show empathy, stuff like that. But if you want to make a difference, you must get a full context and really investigate and understand what it's all about. And you will need that to be a plumber and really fix things.
How much authority does any individual have to sort of make a decision? Like, where are the boundaries? Like I know that Zappos, for example, you know, they have like some crazy. Like,
Yeah, I know.
How does it work at KLM?
The rules of engagement, which I'm responsible for, is pretty much it's a framework. You know, it deals with how to deal with certain situations, but at the same time, it leaves plenty of space just to be you. Mm-hmm. And what I truly like about what we do, we serve 11 languages. We have a huge team. We have so many cultures, and each conversation is unique. So if I would set very strict rules on how to deal with situations, it will become robotic. It will become corporate. Mm-hmm. So I really encourage them to just be themselves, you know, and just to be as authentic as they can within this framework. So there's a lot of room for all our agents. And some can be very funny, some are more serious, that's fine, you know, just you are dealing with the situation, just be you. How would you do it in real life?
Right. Well, and I know from personal experience, I've dealt with your team on several occasions and always with a good outcome. So, you know, like I commend you and your team for doing, you know, setting the bar customer service in travel and tourism. So thanks for speaking at SoMe team.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you, I'm honored.